Hey Storm Pushers, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Lanay Storm. So look, listen. So today we're going to be reacting to Leslie's final response to the Clarence and Queen saga. Final, like she's done with it. It's over, point blank, period. She's done with it. So look, listen. Let's jump right into this reaction. Hey.
I tried to do a reaction to Queen's side of the story, and I found myself not interested in what she had to say.
Really, Leslie? The girl, don't play. Don't play. So look, listen. First of all, I know Queen came out with her side of the story. I don't feel like Leslie should be reacting to Queen's side of the story. And if you didn't find yourself interested in, boo-boo, why did you push play? He said, watch. I'm just saying.
Like, I lost my mojo to even talk about it anymore because I feel like I addressed it enough. And I feel like at this point it would just be me defending my emotions. Here I am feeling that exact way, like I have to do it. Maybe I should address this a long time ago.
I agree with her. I know the reason she came out with any of her videos is because they first accused Leslie of writing a book and they made videos about her. I understand where she's coming from. Because of this, it has caused Leslie to have to scrape away the scab from her old wounds and reopen them. However, I just feel like this is just another step to like closing that door for real, for real. For real, for real.
Right after I did that reaction video, because I knew people were gonna misconstrue my emotions. The truth is, guys, I did respond to that book, and it wasn't for Clarence, nor was it about him. It was about me, because the book was talking about me, and it was tarnishing my name.
I feel like she had a right to own those feelings because, you know, people open this stuff back up for her. And so with her crying, I don't believe she was crying because she quote unquote misses Clarence or still want to be with Clarence. I feel like she was crying because she just remembering how she said Clarence did her and it hurt her. It hurt her to her core. So I feel like that's why she was crying. I don't think she was crying because, oh, I still miss Clarence or I still want to be with Clarence or whatever. Let's be clear. Any video that I react to, I'm reacting to the moment, to the video. I'm not taking up for Leslie or anything. I just feel like she had a right to own those feelings in that moment while she was recording that video. And I don't think she was crying because she wanted Clarence back. But I just feel like she had the right to own those feelings in that moment. That's all I'm saying. I ain't talking about that.
It's been 3 years now, and I've grown to be the woman that I am today because of that. It's not all about Clarence. It's not all about I want him back or anything like that. The truth is I had to relive that moment just for 30 minutes. I wasn't sugarcoating it or anything like that. That's just how I expressed it. And it's in human nature for me to respond the way I want to respond because I am who I am, and I won't change for nobody.
And like I stated, you have a right to own those feelings, regardless to what. I don't care what no one says. You had a right to own those feelings. You have a right to own those feelings.
I don't owe anybody an explanation. I don't owe anybody my story, and I don't have to share that with nobody. I didn't think that it would go this far.
Girl,
I swear, I didn't even think that I was finna be on YouTube crying and everybody sees me weak and emotional. I didn't think any of that. And I didn't think twice about it to post or anything like that because it is the truth. It is what I felt at that moment. A lot of people are judging me and saying, leave them alone. They have a whole family now.
Right, and I don't get that. Why people saying you should leave them alone. They brought this out. They started making the videos. And like I stated in my other video, I believe they wrote that book. I could be wrong. Again, it's my opinion. Do I need to say allegedly? I don't know. But look, listen, I don't understand why people are saying leave them alone. We haven't heard anything from you in 3 years. Like, who's bothering who here? Girl, everybody is a bunch of bullies, honey.
If someone is for you, they will be for you, and no one can take that away.
Girl, I think you may need to throw that one more time. Say that again. Say it again. If that person is meant for you, no one can come along and take that person from you. However, it all depends on who you're dealing with. He lied to you. He lied to Queen. So that's just who he is, honey. In this situation, it don't have nothing to do with if he was yours. No one would be able to take it. He was money hungry. He was after greed. And that is what took him away from you. Not Queen. His hungry for money and fame is what took him from you, honey. Okay?
And I'd be damned if I go ahead and blame a person's actions on others, because ultimately it's the person you're with who you're supposed to respect and represent.
Exactly. You can't blame Queen, honey. It's not Queen's fault. He lied to you. He lied to Queen. He said he ain't have nobody, so baby, she made her move. She put a move on him, baby. She put a move on his heart. And that money she had, or that fame she had, that too. I believe his love was true for you, but again, greed, money is the root of all evil, honey. That's what pushed him away, baby.
And I probably said things that I shouldn't have said, and I should have just kept them to myself. And for that, I sincerely apologize. Some things just doesn't have to be said out.
Girl, don't apologize for nothing, honey. You don't need to be saying you're sorry to no one. It was done to you, according to you. What he did to you was done to you. I wouldn't be apologizing to no one. Everything you said, you should have said. And if it was me, I would have said even more, honey.
To the public, please try to understand that I put myself in that moment again. I relived that moment again. And
I think I said this already. I feel like you putting yourself in that position again, this is only going to make you stronger, even stronger. Everything you endured, everything you had to go through with that heartache and all that trauma he caused on you and your heart, I believe doing this, it's only going to make you stronger. Keep your head up, 10 toes down, and keep on saying it. It's only going to make you stronger. Don't feel bad for coming out. For one, they pushed you out. So this is only going to make you stronger. I believe that. I stand on it, honey, and I ain't taking it back. Okay.
As if we didn't have good times together, and made it out to seem that our relationship was total toxic when that wasn't the case.
Look, listen. I know you may be young, but you're not that young. When people does things and they don't want to take full responsibility for their actions, they have to put extra stuff in the situation to make them look good because they refuse to take full responsibility for their actions. So of course he's going to say you were toxic. Of course he's going to say you was X, Y, and Z, but you wasn't toxic those 5 years y'all was together, because if you was that toxic or you was so problematic, why did he stay so long? I know you all had broke up a couple, 2-3 times. I don't know how many times y'all broke up. I don't care. He had to say something in order for himself to look good. He had to say that. And he had to feed Queen these lies in order to gain her trust and in order to gain her mind, because he knew that he had a motive in the beginning. I'm not saying that he still have a motive at this point in their relationship, but he had a motive, and his motive was to be famous and to get money. So of course he had to, make you look bad in that situation.
The anger came from my business being out there to the world. Like, that's still weighing on me. Like, I didn't appreciate that at all.
But look, listen, honey, it just wasn't meant for you to have a baby by him. God sees all. He knew what he was going to do to you. That's why he didn't allow you to get pregnant. I know you might have a situation, but honey, your womb is blessed. You can ask God to bless your womb, and you will bear a child. God didn't want you to keep on and go through double heartache. That would have been a double whammy. He left you with a baby. Girl, please. You dodged a bullet.
I didn't think a book was going to do this to me. I didn't think that I would respond the way that I responded. I was just acting off my true feelings and my true emotions. And I said what I said. Some things I shouldn't have.
As you should. And you had a right to. You had a right to react the way you did.
But that's how I felt at that time. And if you guys don't understand it, and if you still don't get it, it is what it is. I don't have to prove to you guys that I don't want him and I'm over him. I don't want that neither.
No, you don't.
You guys could think whatever you want. Like,
period.
Him and I know our story, and I'm pretty sure he knows that I've moved on.
Yeah, you have.
And sure. I've never tried to get my relationship back with him. Like, I've never tried to do any of that. I will say this. I knew that our relationship was pretty much done when all the videos were coming out. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to hold on to, oh my.
I'm sure you was aware that it was pretty much over, honey. He had found The jackpot, baby. Yeah, he hit the jackpot. Of course it was over. And I'm sure he wrestled with that. I'm sure he battled with that for so long. I don't know, but I'm sure he's over it. I'm sure he's over it by now. But anyway, let's keep going.
We were still, I don't want to say we were cool, but we just kept our communication. I remember when he was trying to help me out with doing YouTube and he was giving me advice.
Hold up. You just ain't gonna speed past that like you ain't just say that. You just cut that off. You said y'all kept in communication even though they was what? Okay, I'm gonna speed past it since you did. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone.
And that was around the time that they were together. It was in July that he was trying to help me out with my YouTube. Right after, that's when I found out the news that she was having a baby. So it's human nature for me to respond the way I responded because that is how I felt at that moment. I'm over that. That chapter is closed in my life.
Good.
And I've moved on. Took this relationship as learning experiences for me. That's another reason why I probably got very emotional because not only did I have to relive that moment, but I hold that experience with my ex very serious. And within those 5 years of my relationship, I learned so many things. When someone shows me the slightest sign of what I went through with Clarence or anything that he did to me, I cut that person off real quick. I'm able to move on and not look back. Like I always think to myself, if I got over him, there's no way that I can get over you. And that's the truth, guys. That's how I move now. So for people to say, you still want him, you're not over him, because I got emotional, you guys are misinterpreting my feelings and my emotions in that video. I hope that this is the end of it all because I don't want to talk about that story no more. And they want to judge me and whatever the case may be, to each his own.
Yeah.
You guys didn't live my story. You guys don't know what it feels like. And that's the bottom line.
First of all, let me say this. There's nothing new under the sun. What you endured from Clarence and what you went through, trust me, it's another woman that has been through it, that is going through it right now. So it's people out there that know. And there's people that's even trying to make you feel bad has been through it too. A lot of us has had our heart broken before. They've been through it, honey. Don't ever believe that nothing is new under the sun. They know. We just don't know your story. That is why God give us a testimony. And this has made you stronger, you said. And you know how to handle future relationships or whatever. So that's why you have those tests and the trials. So you'll be able to tell your testimony because it is another person out there, another female that's out there that's going to go through the same thing you've been through. They know. They just refuse to know right now. Because like Clarence said and like Queen said, everybody trying to get their bag, honey. Okay.
It's just absurd to me how people misinterpret things. I'm older. I'm wise. Like, I'm not stupid.
Good.
I'm not hung up on somebody that has a family. I am not.
You better not be still hung up on him because he ain't going nowhere no time soon.
When people try to diminish me and discredit my story, I am going to respond
as you should. You have a right to defend yourself. If you're doing good, they're going to talk about you. If you upload a video, they're going to talk about you. If you don't upload a video, they're going to talk about you. Honey, they're going to forever talk about you. So just put on your thick skin, honey, and keep it moving because you know who you are, whose you are, and you know your worth. Okay? All right. We fast forward through here.
The woman said in the video, like that was funny. Like Frank's Red Hot. Oh, I'm not. If he's doing a smash pass on a bunch of girls.
I did. I just refused to do another video on it, but my point exactly. Just you could tell how I was moving and what I was doing, that you could tell that I was single.
Wait a minute, hold on. He said you could tell how he was moving, that you could tell that he was single. But at the end of the day, you really wasn't single. You told her basically you needed space and the things that you want to do, Clarence, you can't do with her. So, but you didn't say, babe, I don't want to be with you no more. You said you just needed this space and this time. That's what you said. Allegedly. But okay. I feel you though, bruh.
Did you say you were going to smash?
I don't know if I would put it out yet. Though. Smash your pass coming soon.
Clarence is a dog. Period. Honestly. Clarence is a mess, honey. So look, listen, y'all. That's my reaction to lastly final say on this Clarence and Queen saga. So look, listen, y'all. Your girl ain't really talking about nothing. So I'll see y'all the very next time I react and when I turn this camera back phone.
Let's rock, let's rock. Can you rock for me?